we are in the home of the Olafus. The Olafus are parents to Favor, who is one of the participants of the Youth Virginity and Empowerment Project. We had earlier interviewed the family. In particular, we interviewed Favor, and in this second part, we'll be speaking with the parents who are here. The mother is here, it's, by the side of the father. So we'll be talking to them, and they'll be telling us about how they feel, about their daughter's participation in this project, how it has impacted her, as well as the community at large. So we are starting with the father to Favor, and sir, you are welcome.
Thank you.
We thank God for the time that you have made available to be able to speak to us on this very important issue of your daughter's participation in the Youth Virginity and Empowerment Project. Briefly, sir, can you let us know how this has impacted your daughter?
Thank you for having me. The program has actually impacted her. One, it had made her more resourceful. Two, it has also made her more serious in her academic pursuits, because distractions actually have been removed, because she's more concerned with her God, and also with her academics. So that is one of the few impact I can see that.
All right, but then what is even the project all about? What do you understand by the project? Let us also get that right.
The project is actually how she can, maintain, her virginity and also her focus on God, because the two are related, yes. And how it will help her to be groomed into a better person.
Yes, it's all right. So, well, how do you see this affecting the society, this type of project?
This project can impact the society when it is embraced by many, and it will also help to reduce, sexual immorality, especially among the youth. It can also bring down even the level of HIV infections. When girls and boys maintain their virginity and focus upon God, there will be less sexual immorality. The society is better off.
All right. All right. Now, the man involved who is interviewing you, Dr. Patrick Obiliku, actually is the initiator of the project. And what do you understand about him, going by what we are saying right now?
Dr. Patrick Obiliku is a wonderful person. He's a disciplined person. And he has been actually a mentor to my daughter, and the program also has been very impactful. And he's so focused on this that he's dedicating his whole, I can say his passion is very clear over this. And he has dedicated his time and resources into bringing up young men and women that he does not even have blood relationship, but God is involved, and the discipline of society is also involved. So I respect him for that, and I think he's doing a wonderful job at it.
Right. So, sir, thank you very much. That was compliments to me.
Thank you.
We move now to Mommy. Mommy, you are welcome.
Thank you so much.
Mommy, we are very happy to speak with you concerning your daughter. And can you briefly let us know how you think this project has impacted your daughter?
This project has been wonderful. Wonderful in the sense that her lifestyle has affected her. It has impacted in her lifestyle, in her academics, in even her lifestyle even with God, and also her peer group within our community. Mothers and fathers talk well of her. Okay. And also, she has been wonderful with her books, very serious with her academics. So and so many other things that she has been that have been happening in her life.
Okay. Favor's mother is actually telling us that the program has really changed her daughter's behavior for very good, and that even within the community there are already testimonies to the good behavior of the daughter, and she's also testifying to the fact that the program has also impacted the academics of the daughter. Actually, this project is aimed at using spiritual exercises to impact or change the behavior of children, and the whole idea is to reduce truancy, premarital sex that can lead to things like teenage pregnancies, which those factors that eventually take children out. So, mommy, we are happy that you are confirming that the objectives of the project are met as far as your daughter is concerned. You also briefly mentioned how people around the community, are appreciating your daughter's behavior. So, on a larger scale, how do you? Can you also comment how this thing can affect the community? On a larger scale, probably it's your friends that are noticing her, but when you look at the community, even Nigeria in general, how will this project help solve some problems that you observe in the society?
It will help by if we can maybe make a forum,
Yes.
create a forum that will talk maybe on television or TV,
Yeah.
or radio,
Yes.
so that we make an awareness that this program is a good program. It will help to reduce the cases of rape, cases of HIV, and the rest, and other cases like that.
So Mobi is saying that if this project is scaled up, she sees a lot of future in it. And I also want to say that there are plans to, achieve all that. God helping us. Also, briefly comment about Dr. Obilikudeman interviewing you, who happens to be the initiator of the Youth Virginity and Empowerment Project. What do you think about this man? Have you interacted with him in the course of the project?
Yeah, well, Dr. Obiliku has been a wonderful person. He is a mentor. He's my daughter's mentor, and he's not only just a mentor. He's a lecturer, and even in the university where he lectures, there are very wonderful testimonies that students give concerning him. So, Dr. Patrick Obiliku is wonderful and is very good.
We thank you very well. That was Favor's mother. We are also joined here by Mr. Austin Ame, who happens to be one of the facilitators at the monthly program. Mr. Ame, you are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Please, we want you to be somebody who is an insider, a facilitator of the project and all that. We want you to say one or two things on what you think about the project.
The project was very resourceful and impactful at the same time, because it's like catching them young. The children are taught early in life, which agrees with the scripture that says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it. So when they have learned this practice, it helps them to be very focused and determined about their pursuit, their future dreams and ambition, and becoming better instruments in the growth and development of the society at large.
All right. So you've also watched Favor. What changes have you seen that are related to the objectives of this project?
Yeah, actually, Favor has distinguished herself among her peers, and characteristics. Her character has been molded by this practice, and it has made her to be even more mature than her age. Very have positive influence on her peers too as well.
Yes. It's all right. We also have the privilege of the fact that you have been on excursion with these children, even the number of times that they went. I'm talking of the other children as well.
Yeah.
Incidentally, they are not here now, but when you went on excursion with them, what was the experience like? The excitement of the children and all those things. So can you briefly comment on that? Yes.
Actually, the children from my interaction with them were really very excited. One, because these are children from the very remote areas who had no dreams of going to some places that other children from a well-to-do family go. But being part of this program has exposed them, giving them the opportunity of interacting with other children who are from well-to-do family, and they've seen that interaction has helped to boost their self-esteem, and also encourage them that there can be anything they want to do in life once they are focused.
I also have the privilege to also know that Brother Ahmed, incidentally, is a product of of this type of this project at his own time. In other words, he's somebody who was able to practice virginity until he got married, and has continued to remain faithful to his wife. Brother Ahmed, can you tell us the experiences you had? Because you are like one of these children now, you understand? So, growing up and trying to live your life this way, what were the challenges?
Well, the challenges are enormous, but one particular thing I can always remember is that your other children of within the same age bracket look at you that you are odd, an odd person, or perhaps something is wrong with you psychologically. But the only way that we prove them wrong is that when it comes to academics, they don't match with some of us. That proves them wrong, that psychologically we are balanced. That being involved in the practice of virginity is a plus.
Yes, it's a plus.
There's no minus or negativity attached to it.
Okay. It's all right. We thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. Like I said before, Mr. Ahmed was one of the people who helps me to facilitate some of the sessions, we're involved with the children. We hope you don't mind playing even more involving roles as the future, because in the future we plan to do much more and increase the number of children. So you are giving us your word that you don't mind, you'll still be part of us going forward.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. So a very big thank you to Mr. Ahmed. We'll come back again to the parents of Favor. And Daddy, please, can you give us your last word for the whole world to hear, concerning having heard everything that has happened so far? Yeah.
My last word is directed at Dr. Patrick Obliku, not to give up.
Okay.
To continue and to expand the scope.
Yeah.
Because the impacts are enormous.
Yeah.
If I can see the impact in my daughter, I know that if lots of children are brought into it, the community, the nation is best for it.
Yeah.
So I encourage him to be more focused, to be more resourceful, and to expand the base of this project.
Thank you so much.
It's good for the land.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, Mommy, we also want to hear your last word as well.
My last word is I want to thank Dr. Obiliku for the grace that God has given him to bring up this organization. And I pray that let God give him more grace to continue. And also, he has spent a lot, putting resources and his time and let God give him more grace to be able to continue helping children. Because I see it on my daughter, she's just different from others. And even people within our community talk very, very well of her, use her to counsel their own children. So I appreciate what Dr. Obiliko is doing, and more grace to your help in Jesus' name.
Thank you so much, Mommy and Daddy, and then Mr. Ame. With this, we have come to the end of this session of interview with the families of Olofu. Subsequent interviews, we'll be talking to other parents and other children that have been part of this project. And we also look forward to a situation whereby we will actually increase the scale, at which we are doing this thing by taking more number of children and then really putting in more resources. God helping us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.